Hey y'all, hey. Well, welcome to my channel. This is the Leo Sun Princess. Again, if this is your first time, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Either way, I love to have y'all. Thank you so much for stopping by, showing me some love. Again, I'm going to do a fire sign reading. I believe this is going to be a fire sign reading. So it's going to be for Leos, Aries, Sagittarius. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and also if it doesn't apply, let it fly. And you know, this is all energy, so he could be a she could be a he. And let's go. Let's get into this fire sign reading. Okay, Holy Spirit, what's going on with my fire signs? Okay, we have two cards that fell out here. First card out is the Ten of Wands. So right now, okay, and the Knight of Cups. So right now, someone is feeling, you know, the pressure, feeling the pressure after this heartbreak. You know, you not messing with them anymore. Turn this fan off. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but I just turned it up higher, so I'm gonna turn it off. That's so good, so I'm gonna leave it. But yeah, so someone is in the Ten of Wands energy after breaking your heart. We just can't get a break, but you know, fire signs, we love really, really hard. So I could see this. I could see, you know, and it may be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I don't know why I always be wanting to say Scorpio. Anywho, I'd be glad when this retrograde is over, for real. I don't know why I decided to start a channel during the retrograde. Y'all gonna be like, what is wrong with this girl? It ain't me. But they are trying to manifest. I don't know what it is that they're trying to manifest. The Page of Cups. They're trying to manifest a new beginning with you. Trying to manifest, you know, being able to come to you and bring you this cup of love, because they feel like you are their stability. They feel like you are their abundance. Like you are their blessing. That's what I'm going to take that as. You're their blessing. You brought a lot of love, light, healing energy. You know, probably alchemized a lot of energy. So even when this person was going through hard times, bad times, it didn't feel like it, because, you know, of the energy that y'all brought. But yeah, it could definitely be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius with the Five of Swords here. They know they played themselves. You know, they tried to win at all costs, you know, at your expense. You know, they thought they was going to be able to betray you and manipulate you. But all they did was, yeah, with the Temperance card here, all that did was make you worry about yourself, make you, you know, give all that energy back to yourself. So you're becoming more balanced now. You're healing. You're becoming more in tune with your spirit guides, and you're doing what you do best, which is alchemize energy. And this person is feeling it. They are definitely feeling it. With this Eight of Swords, they're definitely in a mental prison, because all those games they played, all those mind games they played, all that, you know, in and out flightiness, now they're feeling abandoned. Why they have to deal with this karma, and it probably is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with this King of Pentacles here. So the King of Pentacles isn't feeling really stable right now because, I mean, they want a new beginning with you. And, you know, they had that with you until they messed it up. So now, you know, they realizing you can't buy love. They're out here dilly-dallying with whoever, whenever, you know, and they're realizing that you know, you can't buy love. With the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Cups, and my deck is upright with the Three of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, they probably had a third party or third parties or somebody who they were kind of like juggling. They would be over here with you and everything will feel like it's going good, and then they'll start an argument or something, and then they'll be back out the door. You know, they get you feeling comfortable, get you feeling secure, and then they rip the rug right from under you. And right now, you know, with them not knowing, you know, if they'll ever get another chance with you, they are just indecisive right now about whether to come back towards you because they know how they betrayed you. They know you're probably not interested, but they can't move on with anybody else because, like I said, they're now realizing that, you know, your energy was rare, you were rare. So, you know, them thinking that they could just find you and anybody, yeah, and they don't even have the desire to. With the Knight of Pentacles, so this person was definitely materialistic, thought because they had some money, you know, they could manipulate you, and, you know, you were going to stay there because of whatever they were doing for you. They probably were helping you with bills, but you probably didn't need it. I mean, you're probably an able-bodied adult. You know, you can go out and get a bag. You can go out and get a check. I mean, if this person leaves, you still gonna have to eat. You still gonna have to live. So I don't know what this person was thinking. This person was thinking that, you know, because they had some money, that they can play with your heart, that they can just do whatever they wanted to do. And that was so not the case. But now they can't move forward. They feel like they're stuck and blocked. And like I said, this person was very materialistic because the two cups, the two cards that are cups, except for the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is upright. But all the other cups, which is the two that came out together, which was the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Cups, they're reversed. So they can definitely feel that in your energy, you know, that you're not as open and, you know, receptive to them as you were. You're probably like keeping them at a distance, and they feel that distance, you know. And yeah, there's somebody who like to control the narrative. They like to, you know, play mind games so that they could feel in control. Like, as long as they play mind games with you and you entertain them, they felt like, oh, she or he is not going anywhere. But the Ten of Pentacles, I mean, not Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups came out crossing. Another Cups card, but it's not upright. So, being that the Ten of Cups is crossing, I take it as, yeah, y'all are not in harmony. Y'all are not, you know, communicating. They broke this relationship. And, yep. Why? More Pentacles. This person feels like they're out in the cold. They feel like, you know, that they feel that hardship of not being with you. Yep. And another Five of Cups crossing. So y'all might be seeing 555 because we did have the 5 of Swords here. We do have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Wands here. Y'all might be seeing 1010. Yeah, and the Ace of Cups is crossing too. So this person is currently, you know, grieving because they feel like, you know, you're never going to forgive them. You're going to be the one that got away, pretty much. This energy is giving the one that got away. So, this person is currently having a spiritual awakening while, you know, they're also grieving this relationship. So, they're in a hard place right now. And with them not being sure, you know, how you feel about them. Yeah, and you probably know that. You probably know, you know, that this person is going through it because you can feel them pulling on your energy. And why would they be pulling on your energy if they weren't thinking about you, regretting what they did? Yep, and the 3 of Cups is coming out crossing. So this is probably telling me, like I said, it probably was a third-party situation, but they're probably trying to leave that situation. Yep. With the 6 of Pentacles here, definitely Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So this person could be either of those signs, but now they want to come to you and give you, you know, equal give and take, you know. They probably weren't a person, they probably, you know, shared when they wanted to come back in. You know, as long as things were good, they were doing the bare minimum. And then like when they wanted to get back into your good graces, they probably love bombed you. So in a way, it kind of felt like they were breadcrumbing you in a way. But what came out was the Chariot. The Chariot came out in reverse. So with the Chariot coming out in reverse here, what I'm getting is this person know that they no longer have control. They don't know which way to go. And they're probably falling out with people that are around them because at the moment, you know, they don't have access to your energy right now. So they're probably, you know, kind of on edge a little bit. Like somebody say the wrong thing, they probably, you know, because this is a person that's, I'll probably hear my phone vibrating. So that would be confirmation. This person really like to be in control. They like to control the narrative. And also 888 may be significant with the Strength card here. So because you remember we had the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Cups in reverse, and now we have the Strength card. So you being strong and be able to, and that's more fire sign energy, of course, but you being able to be strong and stand your ground. With the 7 of Swords here, this person knew what they now know, you know, what they're gonna have to change, or, you know, let's see, the Strength card and the 7 of Swords. Before I elaborate, let me get some more. Give me more. Spirit. Yeah, this person knows, with more Aries, Leo, Sag energy, with the Page of Wands, this person knows that, you know, in order to be able to come back into harmony with you or to have a brand new beginning, there's some things they're gonna have to stop doing. Like they're gonna have to stop being, you know, sneaky, deceptive. More fire sign energy with the Emperor here. But they, like I said, this person is you know, used to being an authority, used to, you know, controlling things, and they quickly found out that they can't control you. And now with the Four of Pentacles coming out crossing, they are probably having some financial issues. The Six of Swords here. Yeah, and that's probably their karma. You moving on and them having some issues monetarily is really getting to them, because they pretty much probably know that all of that's happening to them because that's their karma. And what else came out is the Sun and the Six of Cups. So, and the Six of Cups came right after the Six of Swords. So they're definitely thinking about, you know, what caused you to move on. They're definitely thinking about, you know, what they did wrong. And with the Sun card here, they're trying to be positive with thinking about you, because they're thinking about good times. They're trying to, they're in a mental prison right now, but they're trying to make their mental prison positive. So they're probably looking at pictures when y'all went on vacations. They're probably looking at pictures when you were smiling, when y'all were happy, trying to be in that energy again, because they have no other way of getting your energy. So with them not being able to get into your energy directly, that's a way to stay connected to you, and also try to put on that happy face, you know, that keeps them going. And the Queen of Pentacles is in crossing position. So what that means to me with these other energies that came out with the Six of Cups and the Sun energy, with you being crossing, it's like you're not very materialistic. Although you like nice things, you may have nice things, you may possess nice things. You may, because didn't the King of Pentacles come out? I want to make sure I'm not, you know, saying anything incorrect. So I know the Page of Wands. Okay, here it is right here. Yep, the King of Pentacles came out. So when y'all were together, y'all were a power couple, or y'all could have been a power couple. Before you got to that stage, something happened to where it didn't quite happen that way. So this person, you probably look good with this person. Y'all probably were a cute couple, you know, an attractive couple, and you know, you brought things to the table as well as them. So they're definitely now seeing, with the Justice card at the bottom of the deck, they're definitely seeing what they tricked themselves out of, playing mind games. They tricked themselves out of a whole Queen of Pentacles, because when y'all were together, you were upright, you know, but, you know, heartbreak and deception and betrayal, you know, that'll quickly make you change your position, you know. Okay, what's this? Yep. With the Ace of Pentacles, y'all definitely were potentially, or could have potentially, am I saying that right? I think so. Yeah. Y'all could have potentially been a power couple, but now this person wants to bring something to you of abundance, something materialistic. They want to bring you a gift, a ring, but some form of an apology, but they gonna let you know that they mean it, or at least probably that was this person's love language to you, with them being in and out, and then when they want to get back in your good graces, they love bomb you. This person, their love language is material things, you know, buying you gifts and things like that. So this person, you know, but they know this time, yep, with the Wheel of Fortune here, they know this time it's gonna have to be something big. it's going to be have to be something big for you to even consider going, you know, down that road with them again, because you've closed that cycle and you're at the top of the world right now. Because, you know, while they're in Ten of Wands energy, you're in Ten of Pentacles energy. So, and what came out was the King of Swords. So this person, yeah, with the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords, like this one is used to, like I said, being in authority. But now they're trying to, you know, think more about the future. Whereas when they was in King of Pentacles energy, they was just trying to have a good time. And they probably had grass is greener syndrome, because, you know, sometimes money clouds your vision. You know, you be chasing illusions. Meanwhile, you have your Ten of Cups right in front of you, but you think you can get better somewhere else. But is there any more, Holy Spirit? Yep, as I said that. Oh, yep, they're going to work hard. They don't want you towards Virgo, Capricorn energy, but they don't want you to be the one that got away. So they're going to try to come up with a master plan. I'm having a lash malfunction here, you know. Yeah, I don't pay that no mind, though. Don't pay that no mind. Whatever. Yep, they're in the Hangman position, because right now they don't want to let you go, but they're feeling like they have to at least give it some time, because they know that they messed up. So they're trying to see things in a new perspective. They're trying to have, you know, positivity, even though it looks like, you know, yep, but they want to work with you with this Three of Pentacles here. They definitely want to, what did I tell you? I thought they probably were in and out juggling you with somebody else, you know, because he has some money, so he thought he could do that. He thought he had it like that. But now, you know, they want to come in and work as a team. They don't want to control the dynamic and control everything anymore. They kind of want to, and with the Six of Pentacles also, oh, was that what? Yeah, Six of Pentacles was already out here. So with the Six of Pentacles out here, yeah, they want it to be equal. Whereas before it was probably their way or the highway, or that was probably just another excuse to argue with you, because, you know, you were strong-minded and you voiced your opinions. So, and they probably, you know, weren't used to that. You know, they probably were used to people just going along with the flow, going along to get along because of what they can do for them. But you was like, no. It's not going to be a transactional relationship. If you're supposed to be my man, yep, with the Empress at the bottom of the deck, you know the Emperor came out. I'm not going to take it out the deck. If it comes out, then it comes out. But it's also been matching suits here, you know, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. Yeah, but you're definitely, you know, standing your ground. Definitely on a defense with them, because it's like, fool me one time, shame on me. Fool me twice. No. I think I'm saying it wrong. I think it's fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So yeah, who's gonna be, nobody wants to be a fool. Like, seriously. And the Queen of Wands is out here. So you're in Queen of Wands energy. Like, you didn't let this, and that's also fire sign gang. Okay, and the Seven of Wands is fire sign. So back to back. So y'all coming through heavy in this reading. So with the Queen of Wands here, you're still, you know, confident. You still looking good. You know, you still passionate. You didn't like become bitter after the situation. You know, yeah, it hurt you, but it ain't changed you. And the Queen of Cups is crossing, so you're not really trying to be in your emotions right now. Even though you're a loving, caring, healing, nurturing person, very empathetic, you're not wearing your heart on your sleeve, you know. You're in the Queen of Wands energy right now. You like, you know, I am the table, so what you bringing? You know, you're not really, yep. And that is causing judgment, you know. That is eating this person up, that you don't need them, that you going on with your life, ain't not losing no weight, not losing no edges, not stressed out, you know, not looking old. Yeah. And they can't stay focused with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. They can't focus on nothing because you're running through their mind. You're rent-free. You're living rent-free in this person's mind because they, you know, they feel like they missed an opportunity and that's all they could think about. And they're in solitude right now. So even when they're around a whole lot of people, they could be at a party, they still stuck in their head thinking about you. And, you know, damn, I fucked up. She could be the person that got away, you know. But let's see. I usually read the tarot cards. Yep. They're in 8 of Swords and 9 of Swords energy. So I usually read the tarot cards for about 30 minutes. But if nothing else pops out, which it seems like is happening, we're going to go ahead and clarify. Yeah. But there are more fire sign energy. They are currently missing what they had and wanting that back. So let's get some. Yeah. Nope. Change my mind. We're gonna find out what's the news. I'll find out what's going on with this person. Somebody's spilling the beans. And they got the blues. Yep. That's what's currently going on, but we're gonna get into it. Get into it. Now that we know this materialistic person found out quickly that you can't buy love. You can buy everything in this world, but you can't buy love or energy. And they're quickly realizing that. Now that you got in that, you ain't get in that car and cry. You got in that car and got the hell on. And they currently are feeling it. And they found out who and where. They found, first up, they found out who they had fucked up, and then they found out. They fucked around and found out. But my boo came out, so they still they still think you they boo, but they want to put a title on it, you know, because y'all were together before, so they still think you theirs. And they want to tell you, they want to have a heart-to-heart, you know, they want to talk about, you know, this relationship. And maybe when they went over there, it was a roller coaster. Or maybe you were tired, you were fed up of, you know, the in and out, the, you know, all of that this person brought to you. But I asked Spirit, what is the news with this person? So they're currently fed up with a roller coaster situation. So they left you and receipts came out. So they left you, but they want to grow up. They want to level up. They've learned, like I said, they quickly learned, you know, you can't buy love, you can't buy energy, and I don't care how much money you got. It's only so long fake energy and fake people can pretend. Like, at some point, that mask gonna start slipping, falling down. It's gonna start slipping. Yeah. But it seems like this person left you and went right into the same situation, but instead it's reversed. The person is hot and cold with them, and they got receipts. They got receipts of some infidelity, some evidence of something going on. They got the person that they went over there with on this roller coaster with. They got receipts, and that's what's making them want to level up, because they're quickly realizing that, you know, they learned some lessons and they want to level up, you know. Just because you grown don't mean you mature. So now this person is trying to mature. Yep. With honeymooning, they definitely got love on the brain. Like I said, they can't focus on nothing. All they can think about is love. And they a person of, you know, pentacles. But they toxic as hell. Because that's what this card says to me, confirmation. Toxic masculinity, but like I said, this is only energy. So whoever this person is was very toxic. And, you know, they don't want to be that way anymore, because they went over there, like I said, fake friends, two-faced, hidden intentions. Like I said, it's only so long that you can wear a mask. At some point, you know, it's gonna get hot up under there. You're gonna wanna come out for air, or something's gonna happen, and you're gonna expose who you really are, and spilling the beans. So with all of this energy together, it's giving me that your person, he or she, they got these receipts and they spilling the beans. They telling them, like, I know you fake, I know you phony, I know you messing with this person, I know you doing this. Who is such and such? That's what I'm hearing. Who is such and such? Or, you know how, yeah, kinky ways. They spilling the beans that they know about this person's kinky ways and what the hell they've been doing and how they're fake. Yeah. You cannot buy love. You can buy a person to tolerate you. Yeah. And memories is here. They're thinking about, you know, real love, which is what you showed this person. Like, you didn't want this person for whatever they had, because you can get your own bag, you know. So with receipts, frenemy, spilling the beans, kinky ways, it's giving me that, you know, this person left and went into a situation where the person was just like them, or probably worse, you know, because with receipts says evidence getting exposed and guilty as charged. So that person wasn't new to this. They was true to this. And your person quickly found out. But they're having, you know, they're having nostalgia right now, hoping that they can get a lucky break with you. You know, hoping that, yep, hoping that they can get a lucky break with you and have a new beginning. You know, it doesn't mean, well, maybe they do want to get you pregnant. Who knows? If your person is a male, or if your person is a female, maybe she want to have your baby. Like, but they want a new beginning, and they want to show you that, you know, they know your love is real. Because bringing another person into this world, that's not no small thing, you know. When you decide a person is who you want to have kids with, you basically want that person in your life for the, you know, for the rest of your life, or at least until this baby is 18. You know, they have a, yep, and they gonna come in like it's an emergency. Both of these cards came out together. They're going to come in like it's an emergency, and they feel like they're running against time. That's why they're going to come in like it's an emergency. Because they feel like, you know, too much time has passed, and the time is, you know, now. Like, the deadline was yesterday. And this person has the blues. Because they went over there and they found out that they can't replace you or buy another you, or, you know, they probably was looking for you and other people. They probably were even comparing you to this person, you know. But skirt came out that says quick getaway, the runner escaping. But, you know, they're trying to leave that situation, or they have left. These two cards came out together. Reading up and repo. Reading up and repo. That's crazy. But we're going to ask Spirit, what is that about? What is the reading up and repo energy about? Wine and dine. So, courtship, consistently dating, romance, and passion. So, somebody is in the repo energy while the other person is reading up on you, trying to figure out how they can wine and dine you. But why is the repo energy here? Who is in repo energy? Who is in the repo energy, Holy Spirit? Spirit trying to keep the info. Who is in this repo energy, Holy Spirit? Let's see. So that King of Pentacles, because he left. That King of Pentacles left. King of Pentacles ain't paying them bills no more. They like, go let, go let Tyra, and it's causing legal issues, you know. Maybe this karmic is, you know, fighting, and you know you could disturb the peace by just yelling and screaming. But maybe the police have been called for some type of situation. But the karmic is in repo energy right now. And your person has lifted off, has totally left them. Fast action. The wait is over. They have left that person. And the police probably was called. They probably did something today. I don't know why I'm hearing it. But they probably did something to this person's car. Busted the windows out. Flattened the tires. But that's the whole King of Pentacles. They didn't know that car had a camera on it. Or they did it right in front of a fucking Ring camera. Or some dumb shit like that. And yeah. I don't know why my spirit team gave me that. But that's not for, that's very specific. That's very specific. So that's not for everybody. Yep. And somebody is getting turned, being a party animal. It's probably this third party. With the legal energy, repo, and karmic. Only thing that's not them is the liftoff. These last 4 cards have been karmic energy. So I'm thinking that this is the karmic. The karmic is outside, getting drunk, sex, drugs, and alcohol, surface pleasures. Yeah, so she probably leaning more, she or he is probably leaning more into their new boo, who they were cheating with. You know, who your person caught them cheating with, the receipts that they found. They done said, well, fuck it. The person done left, my King of Pentacles done left. I might as well just get drunk and go over Tyrone's house. Light bulb moment. Why is light bulb moment here? Why is light bulb moment here, Holy Spirit? Why light bulb moment? Why is the light bulb moment here, Holy Spirit? The sneaky link is having a light bulb moment? Oh, because maybe they weren't always available because, you know, they had to split their time. The karmic had to split the time with the sneaky link and your person. So now the sneaky link is having a light bulb moment. Why light bulb moment and sneaky link, Holy Spirit? I ain't gonna take them. They ain't come out. They just was acting crazy. I'm gonna do a little shuffle. Do a little shuffly shuffle. Yeah, that was a good one. At the bottom of the deck is light. It's brick wall. So this sneaky link is probably realizing that, you know, they ain't worth shit. Reconciliation. Oh, this is crazy. So what I'm getting is the sneaky link had a light bulb moment that, oh, that nigga with, oh, that's too specific. Oh, that person with the money, oh, they left you because they reconciling with their person. So the sneaky link knows that this person is only spending all of this time with them because the King of Pentacles wow. Clarifying now, it made me want to go back because one of these queens, I believe it was, yeah, the Queen of Pentacles was sideways. That was probably this third party's energy. Yeah, that was probably this third party's energy. Because now she's looking for the sneaky link to do all that the King of Pentacles was doing. Because she's not a Queen of Pentacles. You know, and that's causing the sneaky link to be like, hold up. I was just coming, I was just hitting and quitting it. Now you want me to be full time? Why? What happened to the other person? Oh, they gone? So, yeah. The sneaky link is realizing that person done left them to try to reconcile with you. And that person, like I said, they bust out windows. They did the most. That's why the police was called. Like I said, it's only so long a fake person can pretend. The sneaky link even though she ain't real. Now the sneaky link, like, you ain't never asked me to help you with no light bill before. You ain't never asked me to help you with no rent before. Like, what happened? I thought you had it. I ain't never have to come over here. I ain't have to come over here with nothing but a blunt and a bottle. Or I ain't never have to come over here with nothing but a bottle and some small shit. Like, they ain't never had to help with no damn bills. Yeah. Sneaky Link done found out. 44 on the timer. Sneaky Link is like, hold up. I thought you was a boss bitch. I thought you was that nigga. Why you need help with such and such? Yeah, codependency, unhealthy attachment, way down. So now the sneaky link and your person is realizing that they were an unhealthy attachment and all they did was weigh them down. Or maybe this is your person energy that's coming out with reconciliation and codependent. This person is probably codependent of your energy as well. So take it how it fits. Because right after I said they're codependent of your energy, fuego popped out. Chemistry, intense passion, things are heating up. They probably know, because even though, you know, they were with this karmic, they know the chemistry part wasn't there. They know the chemistry wasn't like how it is with you. So, yeah, they feel chained because it's like nothing else and nobody else is working out. And like I said, what card was that came out? Yeah, the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. They can't think about nothing but you. So, you know, they're very codependent of your energy, even though they try to act like they're not. You know, they tried to move on and be with somebody else, but that shit ain't work out. Even the damn sneaky link of the karmic know that they want you back. And with lust and love bombing, they're going to try to come and love you down and buy you things again. I told you that's probably their love language. With lust and love bombing, they're going to come in and try to shower you with gifts and everything. But they don't know how to do it. They're lost. They're lost. And everybody's talking about it. That's tea. That's tea for everybody. Yep. Rebound. Rebound here. Flighty. Temporary options. Because everybody's talking about it because they went for something temporary and now they're numbing and doing self-medication about the key player. Because they went out there, jumped out there so fast trying to replace you, trying to win by any means necessary, trying to look like this player, and got their ass played. Got their ass super played. They was in a whole virtual reality. Now that they done came to reality, got these receipts, and it's real, shit done got real. Now they numbing, drinking, partying, probably doing drugs, probably having one night stands. Probably tried to call the karmic one night and found out she was with her sneaky link. Who knows? But they're lost and they're numbing right now. But that's yeah, that's what's going on. It says addictions, self-medicating, and irrational behavior. With the irrational behavior, that's where I came up. Well, it came to me that, you know, when people get drunk or whatever, they text their ex, or they text somebody or call them and be like, hey, big head. Like, yeah, doing shit like that. Okay, nothing else is coming out of this deck. With lipstick evidence here and numbing, yeah, they getting fucked up. They getting drunk as hell because they cannot believe that bitch they went over there to, or that dude they went over there to, ain't do shit but use them for them pentacles. All they wanted was a coin while they was laying up with whoever they was laying up with. They was spending their money. That's why the Four of Pentacles came out crossing, because now they realize all that money that they invested in that person was for absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So this is a deck I made. This is a little bit messy. So we're going to find out, you know, what they're not telling you. This is my deck. That's about, like, what the person in your energy is not telling you. Haven't come up with a name for it or anything like that. You know, it was just, you know, random thoughts, real shit. But, you know, if a person want to keep you, they'll keep certain things from you. So that's why I made this deck. So we finna find out. I'm only gonna do a quick one pass with it. What comes out comes out. I'm not gonna keep, you know, trying to get cards from this. I'm only gonna do a one pass. None of these I take in the reverse because the message is the message. Plain and simple. Okay, Holy Spirit, what? Ooh. I'm doing one pass, one whole pass. Whatever comes out, comes out. I'm not doing it again. And a whole lot of cards just came out, so that's it. Let's see. Let's see what we got. The one that flew all the way on the floor is he knows the third party is fake as hell. That's why he left. Or she left him. Whoever. Just, you know, take it how it fits. But I did put he and she on these cards, which I probably should have said they. They know the third party is fake as hell. That's why they left them. I should have used they and them. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to try to... I'm not attracted to them anymore. They're not attracted to them anymore. No one can take your place. You're irreplaceable. Sorry I strung you along. You brought Dharma to this connection. I'm hiding my emotions from you, acting unfazed. Yeah, they acting like they don't give a damn. Going on to the next until they got played. And it says, the third party is a narc, just like me. They are a big-ass mirror. Like I said, they left you to go fuck with somebody, you know, that's just like them. And now they're learning their lesson. It's more than sex. You have my heart. The third party just used me for money. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay? Like I said, they used him or her. If she was a sugar mama, she was buying PlayStation 5s, Jordans, trips, taking them out to nice places to eat, paying rent. She was sugar mama in. Or if it was a sugar daddy, yeah, she got everything that she wanted to get up out of him. She got it. And now that he got receipts, he know that the third party was using him or her and going to be with their sneaky link. When they went to work, they was with their sneaky link. But when they was spending money, when they wanted to spend some money, oh, they was available then. But when they was at work getting that money for them to spend, oh, they was laid up with the sneaky link. Just that's just simple. And I'm finding the courage to call or text you. I need to speak to you. And that's all that came out for my makeshift hidden secrets deck. That's probably what I'm gonna call it. I don't know. But let's get some spirits let's get some messages from spirit so we can go ahead and close this reading out. But that was tea, baby. That was tea. Like, wow. That's crazy work. Wow. You leave a whole 10 of Pentacles situation in your face to go deal with a Queen of Pentacles crossing. So she ain't real. She ain't really a Queen of Pentacles. Doing another one pass. And what comes out, comes out. Okay. Let's see what we got. What's at the bottom? Challenge. Are you up to the challenge? Just because things look hard or impossible doesn't mean they can't be conquered or overcome. You got this. So, if you feel like that's your person, or you feel like, you know, you want that person back, it's a possibility, because they definitely got you on their mind. They can't even focus on shit. They can't focus on shit. All they thinking about is you and who you with and what you doing and how they fucked up. Okay, perspective. Perspective. Sometimes in life, things become outdated or out of focus. This is a prime time to look at your life from a whole new perspective. Awaken. It's time to awaken to a new day and a new you. You are no longer a caterpillar. You're a butterfly, baby. You're a butterfly. Loss. Loss. Sometimes we must lose things and people to appreciate them and their value. Then other times we must lose to gain. That's T. Empowered. Be empowered today to take back control of your own life and your own destiny. Doubt. Second guessing yourself only leads to more indecision. Trust yourself to do what is best for you. So you gotta trust the process. You know, you left for a good damn reason. This person wasn't respecting you. This person was playing in your damn face. So yeah, sometimes it be like that. And what else came out? You know, sometimes you gotta lose something to gain something. You know. So yeah, just take everything that happened, take it positively. You know, don't let it make you bitter. Don't let it make you a negative Nancy or a negative, I don't know, what's a boy named Nathan? Yeah, negative Nathan. Don't do that. But that's what I have for you. That's the reading for today. If you liked my reading, go ahead and please give me the thumbs up. Let me know that it resonated. Drop me a comment or two. I really appreciate that. And also, if you like the way I do my readings and, you know, you want to join my soul tribe, definitely feel free to subscribe. I definitely would appreciate it. And I thank y'all so much for the love and support. Until next time, bye y'all.